Hi, it's Leslie Fightmaster. Today's tutorial is for yoga poses for chronic low back pain. Nikki Maiden asked about doing a tutorial for this. So, Nikki, I'm not exactly sure what's causing your low back pain, so I'm just going to show you some poses that will help to strengthen the low back. And usually when the back is stronger, the low back pain can sometimes lessen. So here are a couple of things. One, on the hands and knees, I'm on a blanket just because my mat is a little bit thin and I'm on a very hard floor, so the blanket is optional. But on hands and knees, wrists under shoulders, knees under hips, just practicing lifting here in the low belly and the rib cage pulling in. So as if someone's right above me, kind of holding all of that in, I'll lift the right leg and extend it back. Now when I lift the right leg, I want to make sure that the leg doesn't go up. So I'll lift it from the inner thigh and let the outer hip drop down. The other thing I'm looking for is making sure my low back doesn't arch. So I'm going to lift again and then extend the left arm forward. So this is a great way to strengthen the back as well as the belly muscles. Because when the back is uncomfortable, if there's chronic low back pain, sometimes the belly muscles need to be strengthened as well. So this does both. Left leg back. So again, don't let the hip open up. Keep the hips nice and level. Keep lifting the belly and the ribs. Try not to let your low back arch. And reach your right arm forward. And just hold that for about 5 breaths on each side. And try and see if you can work up to doing it 3 times in a row. And then another one, these are strengthening back bends. So I've got the blanket under my pelvis. So as I inhale, I'm going to peel the chest up. I'm going to lift the shoulder heads, keep my belly lifted, and also lift the legs. The legs can be hips width or together. Inner thighs are spinning up toward the ceiling like I have a block between my inner thighs. And I can pull the belly in and breathe here, breathing into the chest, and then lower down. So maybe taking a few breaths in that pose, working up to 5 to 10 breaths. 10 will be a lot of breaths, so maybe working to 5. Another one similar to that is arms in front. And I lift my right leg and my left arm. So I'm going to lift those two at the same time. I'm going to press down through what's on the floor to lift and still keep my belly lifted. And lower down. And the other side lift. So this will strengthen my low back, but as I work through these, again, it's very important to keep the belly muscles lifted. So where you find your hip bones here, you want to think about lifting your hip bones towards your low ribs, so you're making that space a little bit smaller instead of letting the back arch. So it's important. Your back will arch, of course, because it's a back bend, but you don't want to overarch it. Now, if your low back hurts when you do a forward fold, I'm going to stand up and show you how it's better to do a forward fold if your back hurts. So when you inhale and reach up, exhale, come forward, you'll just stay right here at 90 degrees and you can keep your hands right on your shins. So if you're doing a sun salutation, you'll exhale, fold forward, stay right here. Inhale, stay here again. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the palms, and come to plank. If you're finding your back is arching in plank, take your knees down to do chaturanga or just hold plank. And if you hold plank, you'll also firm the belly muscles and the back muscles. So, Nikki, I hope this helps you and anybody else who has low back pain. Always, always, always check with a doctor first before doing any of these exercises. And thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe. Please tell a friend. Thank you for your donations. I really appreciate everything that you guys are giving. Thank you. Namaste.